I didn't know anything about them. She just called me, and he has both of us pregnant at the same time. She reached out to me. Our relationship is all over social media, and he convinced me to quit my job.
So here's another story time that will get you. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, it is a story time of a lady that came online to share the story of how she found out that her fiance has another fiance that has 8 kids with him, and also he has two baby mamas. Like a crazy story. So apparently her fiance had another fiance that knew about her, and they have 4 biological children together, and this other fiance is pregnant, and she, that is the other fiance, the creator herself, she is also pregnant. And oh, lots of story just went in and out. But for me, I need you guys to hear the story and let me know what you think about this. So apparently, this other fiance was the one that reached out to her and blew this man's cover. But even at home, she and her home girl are being caught up and catching this other fiance and a lot of lies that she's telling. The stories are getting. Anyway, guys, let's go check out the story time and then we'll come back and talk more.
I'm sure you already know, has another fiance and 2 women pregnant.
No, I don't know nothing about that.
You don't know nothing about Adriana and the kids because she showed me pictures.
Talking about Mozzie and the boys. Yeah, I know about the boys, yeah.
I didn't know anything about them. She just called me, and he has both of us pregnant at the same time. She reached out to me. Our relationship is all over social media, and he convinced me to quit my job so I could be a stay-at-home mom and take care of all the kids. And now that she's contacting me and doing all this extra stuff and telling me she knows my address, I'm telling him, like, you need to fix this. This is wrong. You moved me and my kids all the way down here, got me pregnant. Like, this is our second. I was already pregnant, and he was telling me to name the baby Christopher Jr. And then was going with me to pick out urns to put Christopher, rest in peace, Christopher Jr., and he already has one. Now rent's due, and he's talking about, because she reached out to me, he's saying he's about to leave me and my kids stranded and homeless. I'm like, I'm on my way to your parents' house because I refuse to believe that your parents know about all of this stuff that's going on. He's like, they do know. All right, well, I'm gonna find out. And you're saying you have no idea. And he just has 2 females pregnant. I don't have nothing. He had me quit my job. I have nothing. Saying, oh, you could be a stay-at-home mom. Just take care of the baby. Take care of the baby. You have 2 women pregnant, bro. She's pregnant, and she just had a 6-month-old.
She's pregnant too?
She's pregnant. She has a 6-month-old, and she's 8 weeks pregnant right now. Wow. I'm 12.
Wow.
With our second. This is our second. Our first baby died. And it looked he's like, oh, my mom is he's lying. My mom is so sad. I showed her the picture of the baby and she's so sad. Let's go pick out urns. And supposed to put rest in peace Christopher Jr. on a freaking urn.
We don't know nothing about it.
While you already have one.
Wow.
And messaging me saying, F me, and he's not helping me. Rent is literally due tomorrow. And I got this girl on my line. I don't even know her. None of the baby mamas even talk about her. So I'm like, do his parents know about you? Do the baby mamas know about you? Because when the baby mamas are arguing with me, they're telling me about a JP girl and JP's son. Nobody's telling me about this girl. I didn't know nothing about her.
JP got a son too?
JP has a son that looks exactly like your son. Exactly like her.
Wow.
I mean, exactly like him. Exactly. Like down to a T. I'm like, that's your son. He's like, that's not my son. She's telling Shay that is his son, but she's telling Christopher that it's not his son. Shay is Zuri's mom. Your other granddaughter.
Wow.
Zuri, yes. Shay is Zuri's mom.
Yes, so many.
South Carolina, North Carolina.
Yes. North Carolina.
Golly, man.
Your son has and then she's telling me he just adopted her daughter while telling me to go to the courthouse so he can adopt my son, Titan. Telling me to go to the courthouse, file the paperwork so you can adopt Titan. You're literally living, what? How did you think you was not going to get caught and you're being public with me? He's telling me to.
Wow. He's at work right now, his mom. And man, I am so sorry, but I'm going to talk to him about this shit.
You brought us here. He brought us here. Begged me for months. Flew down, packed us all up. and brought us here.
So
For what?
So wow, that's crazy. So what are y'all gonna try to do?
I don't know what to do. Rent's due soon. We finna get evicted. I'm talking to him. He's saying F you and your kids. I'm not sending you nothing.
Wow. Now I don't condone none of that. What he's doing.
All these kids, like.
I'm so sorry for that. And I have 5 kids. I had 5 kids. One of my daughters died, but I have a daughter and she works for an oil company down in Houston.
Yeah, he told me about her.
She travels all over the world doing different.
He didn't tell me that. He told me she just got beat up by her baby daddy, and that's why he was missing for 2 days. That her baby daddy beat her up. You have no idea the stuff that Christopher has been telling me as an excuse as to why he can't go down here, because the whole time he's over here on May Drive. May Drive is the house he got for me and my kids, but I told him I didn't want to live in that house because I didn't like the fact that it was a 2-bedroom and I have too many kids. So then he went and moved her April 29th. He been having that house since last year. He literally got that house for us. She just moved in April 29th.
Wow.
That's how I know exactly where she was at. I was able to tell her where she was at. I'm like, you're at the house on May Drive, aren't you? She's like, yeah, how'd you know that? I'm like, because that's the house he got for us, but I didn't want it, so he got me this bigger house in Houston.
Wow. Nah, I didn't know nothing about none of that. So I will let her know what's going on, and she's probably gonna cuss his ass out.
Like, he's about to have me and my kids homeless. Like, I was working, I was doing good for myself. He kept every month, Jasmine, just quit your job. Like, I got us, I got you, I'ma marry you. Then does this big old engagement. Like,
Wow.
and our rings are the exact same, except mine is bigger.
Wow. Crazy. I'm gonna have to go talk to her when she get off. Somebody waving at me.
They missed you guys. They're always asking to come see you guys. Titan, he's like, can we go hang out over there? I'm like, okay, so I'll ask Chris to try to arrange it, and he'll be like, oh, my parents are busy. Then come to find out, she's telling me that she be over here with y'all, and y'all was just barbecuing. And then when y'all was barbecuing and I came to pick him up, he gonna bring me out a plate, but sent her home. We had the same plate from the mama.
Wow.
Like, what type of weird?
Nah, didn't know nothing
Beans,
about that.
sausage, like,
Didn't know nothing about that.
had the same plate from the mama. Like,
Wow.
you...
I was back there in the backyard working with the dogs. I'm gonna have to talk to him.
I just need him to get... I don't feel safe. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't feel safe. Like, she's calling me saying that he beat her up and broke her foot. I have the whole thing recorded. That she called me as a victim and ended up with Christopher a victim. If you can make Christopher a victim, you a different type of bitch. Did you turn him into the victim? She got to going off talking about something. Yeah, I be smacking him upside his head with my phone. When he walked through the door, I'ma whoop his ass. Girl, you just called me shaking and crying, saying that he was whooping your ass, and that you got. She's showing me bruises on her legs. She's showing me the bruise on her arm from when he tossed her across the room. She's showing me all these bruises and telling me that he just broke her foot, and none of that is true. I'm like, girl, I don't even know what to believe, because she was like, Chris must be putting his hands on you. I'm like, he ain't never put his hands on me. I'm not lying on him.
She kicked something and broke her foot.
She's a liar. Like I said, the whole video is going on social media because she's tripping. Like, I know you're a liar, girl. You been knew about me. She telling me she just found out about me 4 days ago when she contacted me, but then the screenshots she showed me are screenshots of from a month ago. It's my phone number, my address. Like, she got all this stuff on me. So I was just contacted 4 days ago by my fiance's other fiance and their 8 kids. So when she had reached out the night prior, she had just wrote me and was like, hey, are you Christopher's fiance? He told me that you were just promo. I'm like, promo? Yes, I'm his fiance. How did you get my phone number? And promo, ? She said, can you please call me? I call her, no answer. Call her again, no answer. I'm texting, it's being delivered, but she's not responding. I hit my homegirl up and I send the number to her and I'm like, hey, hit this girl up. Like, she just told me she's Christopher's fiance and now she's not answering. So my homegirl is like, you think you did something to her because she's about to blow his cover? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So she called her, no answer, no response. The next morning, she reaches out to my homegirl, doesn't reach out to me, reaches out to my homegirl though, because she didn't recognize the number. My homegirl tells her who she is and then she merges the call between us. And she's pretty much just like, Christopher moved me from Arizona to Texas too. That's exactly what he did to me. He moved me from Arizona to Texas. She said he put me in a hotel in Dallas and had me in a hotel in Waco where he actually works. And she was like, we have 4 kids together. Our baby is 6 months old. And I'm pregnant right now. I'm like, this got to be a joke. I'm looking around because I came out to the car to have this conversation because my kids don't know anything and they're not going to until I can figure out a way to better explain it. But I'm like, nah, I'm looking around like, where's the prank trucks? Like, this is a joke. She flipped the camera and showed Christopher in like 4 different fonts. I'm like, these is his kids. Like, she's like, and I'm pregnant right now. I'm like, girl, do you know his parents? Like, I just had to ask her, like, do you even know his parents? She was like, yeah, I know his parents. She's like, we be talking and I be telling her how the kids are doing and giving her updates. She said she didn't know that I was pregnant this whole time until I brought the new baby to her house. And then she was like, who is this? And she was like, this is your grandson. And she was like, oh, I didn't know that you were pregnant. She said that was the mom's reaction. So I'm like, where did you think he's been this whole year? Like, where did you think he's been this whole year? She's like, I thought that he was in a halfway house wearing an ankle monitor. She said, I seen your videos and I asked him about your videos and he told me that you were paying him for promotion. So he told you he's been at a halfway house for the last year on an ankle monitor. And you seen my videos and believed him when he said that I was paying him for promo. So I'm still confused why nobody is talking about this girl, acknowledging this girl. I'm like, do his baby mamas know about you? Because I've had words with the baby mama back and forth online because she commented on one of my videos on Instagram. We going back and forth in my messages. I'm like, Christopher has 2 daughters. He sends both of y'all the same amount every single month. Like, I verify it with my own eyes. She's telling me, like, she doesn't feel like that's good enough. Whatever. That part doesn't even matter. Nobody is correcting me that I'm saying that this man only has 2 daughters. So I asked her, do the baby mamas know about you? She said, yeah, but they don't claim me and my kids because Christopher keeps us a secret. And they call my kids slow and the hard R word, but I'm not about to say that. I'm like, what? What does that have to do with their DNA? What do you mean, like, they're not claiming you because your children are special needs? Like, y'all, I recorded all of this. She's like, yeah, and Chris never defends our children when she calls them that either. I'm like, I'm sorry, like, this is a lot right now. So I tell her, just give me 2 months to collect as much money as I can out of him so I can leave safely and quietly. I'm like, I don't want no problems. Any dude that is capable of anything like this, I don't want any parts. Just give me 2 months. You keep him over there. Like, everything will be cool. I just need to collect as much money as I can so I can go. When this girl first contacted me, she went from a shaking victim, showing us all her bruises and that he last night, a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And then when she called him on the phone and had me mute myself and they're talking, she's telling him, yeah, you me up last night. And he's like, I you up last night. She's like, well, me across the room. He was like, in order to you across the room, I would have had to pick you up and throw you across the room. I didn't pick you up, I pushed you. And she was like, yeah, you pushed me. He was like, because you slapped the shit out of me. Then now she going back and forth with him. Y'all, I recorded it. So now she going back and forth with him talking about some, yeah, and I'll do it again and I'm going to beat you up. Like, how the hell did you just manage to make the perpetrator a victim? How did you manage to do that? We just kept catching her in like a bunch of lies. First, she said she just found out about me that day. But then the screenshots that she showed us were from a month ago. And then she slipped up and said that she seen I put in a comment. She was like, I know you didn't know about me because I seen you put in a comment that Christopher only has 2 daughters. Y'all, I haven't made no comment like that in months. That was back when me and the baby mama was going back and forth. That was months ago. Then she said, I remember your videos from when you were in the hotel. She was like, even one time I was laying next to Christopher and your video popped up and you were talking about a Christopher. And I'm showing him like, look, babe, she has a Christopher too. Me and my friend, oh, I forgot to tell y'all, my 3 homegirls were on the other phone the whole time listening to her and talking to her. Cash, Malaya, and Shawan. So now they asking her question. Y'all just gonna have to come back for the next part because this video is getting too long. So I had to call my homegirl that was there on the call with us. Like I said, they was catching her in lies. Now the plan was for me to escape peacefully. That was the plan.
Both of y'all, because she was getting her ass.
Yeah.
Good. Both of y'all.
Yeah. So like I had already told y'all that we caught her in a bunch of lies. So the original plan was for both of us to escape, but then we realized she wasn't trying to escape. She was lying. She was just trying to get information out of me to see what was going on. I was being a girl's girl like a dummy. But then my friends, you know, thankfully, this one over here and the other 2 that were on the phone eventually start telling me like, be quiet. And they start asking her questions. They like, so have you reached out to any other female? Because she's telling us about 5 different women.
Hand me the ball.
All right.
Hand me the ball.
Oh, wait.
All right,
hold on. Wait. Why? I'm trying to make you bigger. All right.
Let me tell y'all how much of... You know how they say when you deal with a narcissist, someone, this ugly, ball-mouthed bitch did... Okay, sorry, Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm only mad because she sat there on that phone and cried to Jasmine like she was getting her ass beat and she needed to escape with her life and her kid's life. Like she was terrified, crying. Please don't tell him anything. Like I'm out running from him right now. Like he has his dad following me in the car right now. That's why I said daddy too with his bald face ass. Get it over there. Anywho, we get on the phone. This is after Jasmine already talked to the girl. And where the girl is, I've been in a let me come to you as a woman situation many a time with money. So I'm peeping and I'm listening to her verbiage and how she's saying what she's saying. She don't want to send Jasmine no proof. At first, she didn't even want to give her social media pages. She says that he's posted all over her Facebook and Instagram and everybody knows they're together. But then she says, oh, everybody thinks that I live life as a single mother. So which one is it? She literally, kid you not, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I stalked her page. Yes, I did. This is the only time I was on that bitch page. I went back months and years to see if they posted, mentioned anything. She then I started talking about last week when she told Jazz. And then you know how I know this bitch is literally insane? She wants Jasmine's life. And I'm going to tell y'all why. She made a story post that said, I could do a story time right now. And what did she say? I could do a story time right now. And it would basically like internet up. Then she posted something else about getting rich off of content. So we asked her, because I'm like, okay, you're sitting here telling us that there's 3-4 other women. You're terrified for your life. You're scared for your kids. He's threatening to kill you and your kids. And you have $12K saved up. Okay, cool. So why haven't you left yet? Oh, well, we're supposed to get married next week. So you're still going to marry the man that you're scared of who threatens you and your kids. Okay, so why? Oh, well, because I need to make sure I can get what I can get from him. I said, so what was your intention with reaching out, to Jasmine only out of everybody? Oh, because my friend sent me the video. How I know she's capping, she told her homegirl, hey, send me this video. We didn't even see this shit at first until we went through the screen recordings, y'all. She didn't want to send proof of nothing. You literally see in June, she had a picture of Jasmine's Cash App. And in February, she had like a picture of Jasmine's page. This is all in the file. And this is how I'm not lying. It's in a file called astrology because she's hiding it from me. So, Chris, when your bitch ass watch this, go in that phone and look in file. And go on the phone that's not on the phone plan. The phone, since we going to tell everybody up everybody's shit, your shit up. It's all under astrology. She got proof of all the bitches you cheated with. She got proof of all the times you was lying. That's where she got proof and pictures of all of y'all. That's where she keep all the little shit is under astrology. So go ahead and clock that. And I know you watch it too, you boss mouth bitch. If I ever see you ever in life, I'm a dog walk you, hoe. Because I'm a girl's girl. I just want us to both leave safely. I care about you and your kids. And the same day you go and tell them and play at you lame ass bitch. Anyway, he said he broke her foot. We go to her page on July 15th. This bitch said she broke her foot in the dumbest way. So, did you break your foot July 15th? Or did this her foot when he was beating your ass? It's not making sense. And then she starts flipping up because now we're asking the real questions. Like Jasmine said, we told her, bitch, shut up. And I told Jasmine I'm mad she even told that bitch all that information because I knew gonna do? Anyway, she ends up saying, yeah, I broke my foot because I flew and I kicked him in his ass. So is he beating your ass or are you beating his? Does not making sense. Then she says, yeah, I be smacking him all when he be playing with me. As soon as he walk in the house today, I'm gonna smack the taste out of his mouth. That shit gonna go flying. So y'all are beating each other. Not saying that anything is right, but she made it seem like she was terrified of beating her. Bitch, y'all be fighting. Y'all be in there going toe to toe. And she's like, he's never blacked my eye. He's never did this. So we said, so is he beating you or is he not? No, he just be grabbing me up and he just be, oh, okay. So, Adriana, since you wanted your clout, here it is. Adriana's a liar. She literally sat there, Chris, and told us that she tells her kids to lie to you. Y'all kids. She tells y'all kids to lie to you. She keeps secrets from you. She claimed once she found out that you were going to be giving Jasmine $20,000, all of a sudden she now has $20,000 when earlier in the conversation she told us she had 12. And she said that she had $20,000 spread out through everybody's house. So do you have 12 or do you have 20? Your kids lie to you. She lies to you. She's on Facebook dating.
Oh, yeah, she did say that. I'm screaming.
Since we're blowing up,
She hella said that.
Let's blow it up. Let's blow it up. Yeah, and we got the screen recordings too, bitch. You thought Jasmine was slow. You thought you had one up, bitch. Hold on. Let's also include the fact that when you got on the phone and you said, I'm gonna call him right now and I'm gonna show you that we're still gonna get married. When you said we're still getting married, I need you to send me $600 for my dress and your tux. Cheap ass bitch. Jazz don't even take $600 for a week, ho. Anyway, when you said that and said, so are we still getting married? He said, oh, I guess if you want to. If you want to, go marry a bitch. That's the only reason he was even marrying you with that smaller ring that you got when you got mad and said that, oh, I seen that bigger ring and I didn't know what it was for. Bitch, you knew that wasn't for you because he didn't put it on your finger. Not only does Jazz have the bigger rock, she has the bigger house. The house that you're in right now with, 7 kids in a 2-bedroom that you yourself said was dirty because he's dirty. Yeah, Chris, she said dirty. Jasmine declined it. That's why you didn't get moved into it until April, and he's had it for over a year. Yeah. What else? Let me think. What else did this bitch lie about? Oh, she didn't know Jazz, but she was following Jazz to the homeless situation in the hotel.
I told them that. Mm-hmm.
She didn't know, but she's been following her since then.
And showed the video.
She showed Chris the video, but Chris didn't say anything, and she didn't say it was Chris. She just told him, oh, yeah, look, all Chris's are good, babe. Bitch, who you think you fooling? What else did this bitch lie about? Oh, I get money outside of him. I don't need him to get money. He sends me money. Apple Pay is showing you sending the money. And when you send him the money, guess who he's sending it to? Not you. I'm sorry. Not saying there's a better bitch, but clearly you're not the option. He has not only the mom denying you, the dad denying you, both baby mamas denying you, and the homies denying you. Nobody is claiming you. And even in the messages you showed us where you're talking to his mom, the mom don't even thrill. She barely acknowledges you and says, I'll get back to you. But you want this man. You still marrying this man, by the way. You're still choosing to marry this man, and you're saying it's for the money. No, you'd want to think that you won. The only reason you ever even chose Jasmine out of all the other bitches is because you knew she was the one that he actually would have chose. You were a bitch he accidentally got pregnant and he got stuck with. Let's keep it real. Did he keep? Absolutely. It's convenient. He was sad that Jazz kept having babies and none of them were by him, which is why he told her he wanted Christopher Jr. from Jasmine to be his first junior. He doesn't even claim your kid. Is that not sick? Is that not disgusting? You even said that his family and his baby mamas call your kids slow and the R word. And you still want to be with this man? You done caught this man. You said out your own mouth many women, and you still say you only ever brought Jazz up because she got a ring and you thought she was finna take your honey pot. Let's keep it 100. You were insecure because she got the bigger ring. You were insecure because she has the status you want. When Jazz said that he bought her all the shit to become a content creator, now all of a sudden you're a non-content creator as you have nothing posted at all actually of content creation. All of a sudden, he bought you a GoPro, he bought you this camera, he bought you this. Why aren't you using it? Then on top of that, you sat there and you said, what else did he get you? Oh, he took me and the kids. Hey,
the flowers.
Everything Jazz said she had, you got it bigger. You got it. You got more of it. But you have no proof of any of this. Then you suck liar, bitch. You told us you don't post your kids. You thought because you gave us your Instagram, we wasn't finna find you, ho? We found your Facebook and your TikTok where everything is posted, but that posted in 2023. You lame ass loser asshole. And you claim you don't post your kids because you don't want them on the internet. They're the only things on your page. You don't got your yuck mouth face ass on there. You don't got shit about you on there. You don't got shit on there until recently. Then you posting all these statuses. Let me read what you post so we can know what type of woman you are. Let's read what you post.
Acting like I did something to her, by the way.
Yeah, you acting like she did something to you when she clearly didn't know about you, and she tried to be a good woman to you and tell you the truth. You duck mouth bitch, trying to talk, saying you shared a post that said over there unhappy with that prove a point, and you said trying to prove a point to me, and I'm actually happy over here with mine. You're actually miserable. You just told us that you hate. You can't wait to leave him. He makes you so miserable, and that's why you have that you deal with that he doesn't know about. What's next? Think he got one up on me. That shit like 3-0 from your own mouth. That's what you said. Chris, you don't got Facebook. You might want to tap in. What else did you say? Beat him up from day one. That's the status. I said what I said. But I thought he beat your ass. Are you scared or not? All right. What else did you say? Get you a man that don't play about you and his stepkids. You shared it and said, make sure you beat him. They be getting out of line sometimes. I be having to. He indeed plays about you and your kids, not even his stepkids, but the ones that are biologically 50% his. So maybe you should get a new one. Maybe one of the ones that you said. What else did you say? Why do men hold on to women they don't want a relationship with? Because they're slow. You would know because you're just as slow as him, you raggedy mouth bitch. In conclusion, you, Chris, mama, daddy, everything you got going on because you claim you got some money, but you're still sitting over there waiting on whatever story time you do. I'm going to make sure I come over there and I eat your ass up every single time. I'll make a new page every time to eat you up, bitch.
Ciao. There's a part two to the story, but so far you let me know what you think about the story down in the comment section. But as always, please keep it respectful here on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thoughts. I'd love to know your own take on this. For me, like I don't even like I'm exhausted about the story because I don't even know at this point it's giving me the lost cause now because clearly this lady knows this guy already has two baby mama, but you went ahead, you left your job, your entire life, and moved to a different state. Even watching me for a while, you know how I feel about that. I'm not in concern. No woman should ever sign off her life off for a man to move and allow the man. If you have another job there in the new state, country, wherever he is trying to invite you to go to, I'll say okay. But the fact that you're going to leave what bringing you money and then move, and the man is telling you, "Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry," it's like, yes, you are calling the other girl slow, but you're kind of slow too, girl. Like, really. I don't understand the fact this man already has two baby mamas. Let's even the two baby mamas, but you went ahead to have a child with him and then going to have another one with him. And you already have other kids already from your previous relationships. Girl, like when do you wrap it up? When does this kids? For me, I don't understand why uh women like this, like there are some women that are like this, like why you just keep having kids when even the ones out there that have one kids are telling you it is so hard taking care of kids, but yet you go more ahead to have kids with even more bombs. They already have kids, you already have kids, he already has kids, so why don't you people just live without having kids? Because I don't understand what's the essence of procreating more. And then the other girl, like, colors, like, honestly, I don't even know what to say about the other girl right now, because clearly to these women this man is the prize, and I feel like that's why so much energy is being put into this. But who am I to say she's pregnant, she's going to have his kid, so that means she's going to deal with him for the rest of her life? My head hurts. Honestly, it hurts. Anyway, you guys let me know what you guys think about this story time down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You're on the channel, we're allowed to disagree. Share this video. share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.